Like many of our bills, they're close to the heart, as you know. And this one is close to my heart because it's in my district, as the fires were in your district. And but again, I want to thank you, Mr. Chair and members. Senate bill that I'm presenting now, Senate Bill 759, is a reintroduction of AB 1408, which is the Calderon bill from 2017, and my bill, Senate Bill 1262, from last year. Both were introduced in direct response to the shooting death of Officer Keith Boyer of the Whittier Police Department by an individual on post-release community supervision. The community of Whittier continues to mourn the February 20th, 2017 fatal shooting of Whittier Police Officer Keith Boyer and his partner, Whittier Police Officer Patrick Hazel, who was also shot and wounded. It was the first killing of a police officer in nearly 40 years in the city of Whittier. Officer Boyle's death not only impacted the city of Whittier, but resonated with cities and towns across California, highlighting the need for effective management of individuals on post-release community supervision. This measure would ensure law enforcement agencies have the necessary comprehensive information regarding those on post-release community supervision in their cities and counties, enhancing oversight and transparency within the post-release community supervision would help all law enforcement agencies to be successful in facilitating the transition for formerly incarcerated individuals back into the community and community life. This is a reasonable approach intended to mitigate the opportunity for additional tragedies from occurring by closing some of the loopholes that allow repeat offenders who deliberately abuse the system. Senate Bill 759 implements 5 basic reforms. Number 1, the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation would be mandated to provide a local law enforcement agency with copies of a person's record of supervision during any period of parole. Number 2, it increases information sharing between the state and the county regarding the criminal history. Number 3, it requires consideration by an individual's entire criminal history by the parole board. Number 4, requires the probation department to notify the court, public defender, district attorney, and sheriff of each of the flash incarcerations required by the individual to spend a brief period of time in county jail. Lastly, it requires county probation departments to seek a mandatory post-release community supervision hearing for third violation and if a new crime is committed. The intent of the bill is not to incarcerate individuals who are complying with the terms of their release. Our goal is to provide an extra layer of oversight to prevent another tragedy from occurring, such as a tragedy in Whittier. Voters overwhelmingly support accountability and oversight for repeat offenders. This bill, the bill, focuses on individuals who continue to disregard and abuse the system. Senate Bill 759 prioritizes accountability to prevent repeat offenders on post-release community supervision and needed oversight information to ensure the appropriate persons receive this type of release, all which are testament to the lessons learned from the tragic loss of Officer Boyle. And I feel strongly I can achieve that goal working with all of you. Here with me in support of the bill is the mayor of the city of Whittier, Joe Vinatieri, and I respectfully ask your aye vote.
Thank you very much. Mayor, you got 2 minutes. Both of you testifying? Okay, so go ahead, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Excuse me. Good morning, Mr. Chair and members. My name is Joe Vinatieri, and I'm the mayor of the city of Whittier. And we're saddened to even have to be a sponsor of this bill, candidly. We're saddened because the need for this bill resulted from a very significant tragedy in our community in 2017, as the senator said. Officer Keith Boyer was tragically taken by an individual on post-release community supervision, PRCS, and his death was a very devastating loss to our community, not only to his family and our police department. And this is not the only officer whose death has resulted from an individual on supervised release. We lost Los Angeles County Sergeant Steve Owen in Lancaster. We lost Officer Gonzalo Carrasco Jr. with his Selma Police Department, and we've had several others in the state of California. So this is a statewide issue. The bill doesn't take a punitive approach. It takes a practical approach. It helps protect communities while maintaining the integrity of the reentry and the rehabilitation goals. The measure would strengthen communication between state and local law enforcement agencies and increase accountability for individuals on PRCS who continue to violate those terms of the release and then reoffend. Accountability, transparency are not in conflict with second chances. In fact, they're essential to keeping communities safe and successful. For our community, SB 759 is more than just a public policy change. It's a step toward healing, ensuring that the lessons learned from Officer Boyer's death result in meaningful reforms that protect other officers and their families. We owe it to Officer Boyer and to all officers in California to do everything possible to prevent such a tragedy from happening ever again. I urge your aye vote on this common sense, life-saving measure that reflects the hard-earned lessons of the past and strengthens our commitment to public safety moving forward. And I really very much appreciate your time and consideration. I'm going to go off script. Officer Boyer was approximately 2 years from retirement when this happened. So this was a very, very tragic thing for many, many people. So thank you for the opportunity to speak this morning.
Thank you very much. I remember it well because I used to work over the hill in Hacienda Heights.
I remember.
So, next up, do we have anybody else who would like to support the bill? Come up to the microphone, state your support for the bill. Name, organization, and support.
Good morning, Jared Moss on behalf of the California Police Chiefs Association and support.
Zach Seflu with the League of California Cities in support. Thank you.
Councilman Octavio Cesar Martinez in support of the bill.